Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
E-bike maker Aventon is going big with the new Abound Cargo Carrier. I've reviewed a number of interesting and innovative e-bikes from Aventon over the past few years, but until now one key model type was missing from their lineup, a cargo bike. Finally, the California-based company has addressed this situation with the new Abound Cargo bike. For $2,199, corrected cargo bikes are becoming increasingly popular in the e-bike markets for obvious and not so obvious reasons. Obvious, they can carry a lot of stuff, including kids' cargo, and sometimes pets, often all at the same time, and with an additional engine, will greatly increase their range and flexibility. Not so obvious. If you can do all these things on a bike, your very expensive to run car will sit a lot more than it already does, meaning your fuel bill, your maintenance requirements, and potentially your insurance cost per mile, will also go down at essentially $2,200 before option. Well, it's a chunk of change that you have to invest upfront. But if it just cuts your car bills by $50 a month or more, the math for amortizing that investment is pretty simple. The new bike is what I call a long-tail cargo bike, so most of the time your cargo is behind you during the ride, unlike cargo bikes that use a front scoop type like this supercargo model from Yuba. This means the Abound handles more like a regular bike than front box designs that use a linkage to steer. That's not to say front box bikes are a bad choice. It's just not the form factor Aventon chose. In all honesty, the Aventon's more normal design is probably more accessible to newcomers to cargo bikes than the front box design, but it also limits a little more how much you can carry. It's good to have options. The 81-pound, 75-inch Abound uses 20-inch wheels front and rear, with a 750-watt geared rear hub motor complemented by a 7-speed Shimano Altus derailleur and twist grip shifter. Hydraulic disc brakes provide stopping power front and rear, and there's a suspension fork up front with preload adjust and lockout. A thumb throttle allows manual control of the motor, while the Eco Tour, Sport and Turbo pedal assist modes are themselves assisted by a torque sensor that detects how much pedal effort the rider is adding and modulates the assist power for both maximum assistance when needed and more efficient use of the power reserve of the large, removable lithium-ion battery. With 48 volts and 15 Ah in the frame, stacking a max of 440 pounds of cargo and racking up some hills in turbo mode results in less range under power. The Abound is a Class 2 e-bike with a maximum assist speed of 20 miles per hour. Aventon did their homework before introducing the Abound, and it has several nice features up its sleeve, including metal fenders, rear wheel skirts to accommodate little feet, and others to keep things off the bike, fold-down handlebars for easier bike storage and transport, a hydraulic dropper seat, and a large luggage rack that's ready for a wide range of accessories, including seats, panniers, racks, and more. A central small soft-sided storage pocket is included for things like bike locks, gloves, snacks, etc. Aventon continues to lead the way in bike visibility too, and the Abound features tires with reflective strips, a bright LED headlight mounted above the front fender, and a bright rear tail and brake light, with integrated amber LED turn signals. Running across two buttons on the controller pod on the left handlebar can be activated, a feature it shares with the new Aventure Point 2. A color LCD display shows signal activation, speed, assist mode, battery level, and some motivating environmental stats. That's a well-rounded setup out of the box, and Aventon sent me an Abound just before the launch date, but delivery and every ride time so far has been delayed by an historic snowstorm that buried Portland under nearly a foot of powder, making it easier to get around on skis than on e-bikes. Look here for an in-depth review of the Abound in the coming weeks.